Hello, I'm John Walz, the Computer Society President for 2012, and over here is David Alan Grier, the President for 2013.
Hello, nice to be here.
This is my last video blog as President, and so this is sort of a transitional handover to David.
It's not as transitional as you think it's going to be. You're not leaving, at least not soon.
Yeah, David's right. The way we're governed, we have three presidents, and we've been working with Sora Weissman as past president and David as president-elect. So we've had many meetings where we're making decisions together and sharing information on what works and what doesn't work with the society. And that's been a good continuity for our 6 program boards. Working with the VPs and those committees has been very and satisfying to me to see progress made at our different levels of leadership. We probably have over a couple thousand volunteer leaders at the committees and subcommittee levels, and as I mentioned in one of my earlier videos this year, we have tens of thousands of volunteers, and most of you people are reviewing our products and services, making sure we have high quality transactions, magazines, conferences, and standards. My background comes out of conferences, and so I spent some time this year on our key conferences, and I really enjoyed meeting with the experts that organize these conferences, the program committees, the authors, the attendees, and the people that subscribe to our publications. And that's been wonderful to see how IEEE and the Computer Society creates knowledge and refines it and picks out the best and provides high quality services and information to not only our paid membership but to a broader area, in which I estimated there's probably 500,000 people that depend on the Computer Society's publications.
And I now get to ask you about what are you doing in the future?
Well, as I have some official duties as past presidents, I worry about, I'll be working on our partners. For instance, we have a partner here in India, the Computer Society of India, that we are working together on various programs, and we've learned a lot this week on e-government, which is one of our initiatives. The other aspect is making sure that we bring in a new set of leaders in next year through our election process, and so there's a lot of good talent out there. I'm really pleased with David's team that he's put together, and so those are 2 important things for 2013. And
well, part of that is the continuity, and you'll certainly be here as part of a continuous team that's helping to work with the society. Having been part of that team for the past year, I've learned a lot from this position. I've learned, for example, that your first concern really has to be for the organization as a whole. Does the Computer Society as a whole work? Does it get the resources it needs to the right volunteers? Do you have ways that help them cooperate and work together and look to the future? All of those things are more important than your own ideas or whatever little thing that you thought you might want to accomplish. As I'm looking ahead to the next year, to the time that I'm sitting in John's seat, I want to build on what he's done, and in particular, hope to get the pieces of the society that anticipate the future, that look to the new trends, the new technologies, that they're ready in place and are working well. We've been working on this for several years. I started as an advisor to it several presidents ago, and I've watched each president take a step forward. I'm hoping we can not take the last step, but really make it a central part of the society, that we look to the future. I also, like John, really am looking forward to learning about what the volunteers do. I have my own view of it, which came up through pubs, but I've been surprised at some of the different aspects that I had never seen before. And I'm looking forward to understanding them better, to promoting them, to making sure that we have the volunteer support and staff that we need to be the best we can. Because one of the things I've known, that when you're in any organization, your first rule is play your strongest hand. And once we see that strongest hand and help it express itself and help it see its value throughout the society, we'll have a better society and a good year for next year. This is David Alan Grier signing off for next year, bringing along with him
the past president.
Yes.